Why getting fit after 30 feels so effing difficult and what you can do about it. Hi, I'm Sam, a certified personal trainer for over 10 years. I specialise in working with the 30s and 40s club and dedicate my time to helping them becoming healthier, fitter adults for their families and themselves and everyone that's around them. So, bit of backstory about myself. I've always been into sport. I'm not going to give you that kind of sob story where I grew up really skinny and now my life's amazing because I managed to get jacked. I'm not going to give you that sob story, but what I'm going to give you is I spent the majority of my 20s obsessed with bodybuilding and competing. I did dabble in it. Well, I did more than dabble, to be fair. I kind of competed a lot in fitness modelling, did a lot of fitness model shoots, took it to the top of the fitness modelling division in the UK. I became pure elite pro, won a few overall shows, but I wasn't liking the trajectory my life was going. I think a lot of bodybuilders go through this. They kind of come to a crossroads where right, I need to double down and kind of take things further. I'll leave it to your imagination, but it's obviously not a healthy sport. So I decided to go the other way and transition into lifestyle, living a healthier, fitter lifestyle. Taking my clients with me for the ride also. As I said, I specialise in working with the 30s and 40s. I believe they're your golden years. A lot of people end up doing a lot of damage to themselves in their 20s. With partying, going out, when we turn 30, that's when the kids are on the horizon, and we're getting married, or our businesses are really taking off, or our careers are taking off. So that's why I really wanted to kind of dedicate myself to work with that niche specifically. So if you do find yourself in that age demographic, then make sure you stay tuned. So people often feel as though their body's just, they're doing all the work, but they're just not seeing the reward, okay, compared to what life was like in the 20s. Now, I've got a comparison for you here. If you were anything like me, in the UK, there's this thing called bank holiday weekends where you get a day off on the Monday. So what we would end up doing is we'd go out on the Friday night, the Saturday night, and the Sunday night, and we would recover like there was no tomorrow. We'd be back on it straight away. Now, hangovers in your 30s and 40s, they're just terrible. If I drink on a Friday, it takes me till Tuesday, Wednesday to start feeling normal again. Let me know in the comments if you can relate to that. So yeah, that's where I was going with this. So hangovers in your 20s, your body can recover so much quicker from it. In your 30s and 40s, you might go to the gym on Monday, train legs, and your legs are still sore Friday. So the rate of recovery and the way our body responds to whatever we throw at it is a lot slower. Hence why our results are significantly slower, okay? Now, a lot of combinations come into play here as well. Things such as stress. Now, this could be coming at you from all angles. It could be your job, could be the wife, the missus, the kids. It could be a lot of financial pressure on you. There's a lot of stress. You may already know this, but when stress is elevated, it increases your cortisol. Now, cortisol is okay. A lot of people give it a bad name. It's healthy to have a normal amount of cortisol and adrenaline running through your veins. That kind of gives your body the fight or flight response. However, if you're constantly overwhelmed and stressed, it can cause your nervous system to just be fried. You're in a constant state of fight. Do you know what I mean? So if your nervous system is shot, your body isn't going to respond to the training well in the gym simply because your body's already broken down. You're trying to break it down even further. So it's having a negative effect on your results and slowing down your results. So we've got stress we need to be mindful of. Also, we need to be mindful of things such as metabolism. So everyone says, oh, I've got a slow metabolism, I've got a slow metabolism. If you didn't know, metabolism is basically how your body burns food and kind of uses that as energy. Now we've got our primary source of fuel, which is food, and our secondary source, which is our stored body fat. And people think by reducing the primary fuel, your body's gonna just go after the secondary, the stored body fat. In essence, that is true, but your body's a lot smarter than that, guys. If you're not feeding your body the right amount, as in you're not eating towards your maintenance, your body's going to shift into hybrid mode, and this is where your body can run on very, very little. So every gram of fat actually has 9 calories, where carbs and protein only have 4. So your body can go much further by running on the fat stores. Now, one thing you need to remember here is that your body needs to be at maintenance, okay? Too many people spend too much time in a deficit, like they're constantly in diet mode. Women are a good example of this because they always seem to be in diet mode, okay? They're feeding their bodies as little as possible. So when you're not eating at maintenance, this comes with a negative effect, especially on your hormones and the way your body operates day to day, okay? Your energy, everything's going to be shot. What you need to do is dip in and out of your deficits, okay? Or implement a refeed every couple of days. Now, a good approach I like to take with my clients is they have a few meal plans tailored towards them specifically. So for example, they got meal plan A, meal plan B, and then a refeed meal. So we use the refeed day. This is basically eating at maintenance or a little bit above to kind of revitalize your body and give it what it needs to kind of keep pushing forward. So we'll utilize that refeed day as and when needed. So make sure you don't fall into this trap, guys, and spend too much time in a calorie deficit, okay? You want to be spending most of your time in the maintenance. Set your goal, weight target to lose, take yourself into the deficit, hit that target, and back into your maintenance. Let everything settle, let everything replenish itself, and then dip back into the deficit. What tends to happen on the weight loss journey is you see loads of weight loss all of a sudden, and then nothing happens. Your body plateaus, okay? And that is a perfect reason. I'm going to use my mum as an example also. My mum's from Thailand, and when we're in Thailand together, we literally eat plate for plate. She keeps up with me. Now, I can put a lot of food away, but my mum, I think it's something about Thais. Thais love to eat, drink, and be merry. But my mum, I'll put a picture up now, okay? She's in her 60s and she's in great shape. She's in great physical health and she looks amazing, okay? She looks like 20 years younger than what she actually is. So my mum's a perfect example. By like eating enough and eating at your maintenance allows your body to metabolize food properly and metabolize stored fat properly, okay? You do not want to be in a position where your metabolism is shifting into this hybrid mode where it's running on very little, you're leaning on things day to day, you're sluggish. You want to be giving your body the nutrients and the fuel that it needs to perform at its best. And by perform, I mean perform for day-to-day life, perform for your family, perform for you, perform for your careers, your jobs, perform in the gym, and perform closer towards your weight loss goals also. Now, I've kind of gone off a tangent here, I've just kind of rambled at you, but I really do hope you've managed to take some value from this post today. Kind of new to, well, I'm not new to YouTube, I used to vlog back in the day, so vlog my competition, so feel free to check them out, feel free to check out younger Sam there. But yeah, 2025, we live in a kind of digital world. I'm an online coach, so it's about time I kind of jump on the bandwagon and start putting more long form content like this out there. Please let me know in the comments, any feedback's much appreciated. Really trying to come out my shell with this style of content. But yeah, I look forward to sharing more knowledge and value with you further down the line. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.